Today is my favorite day of the week. It's a mini cast day, and what that means is we take one topic, we dive in, and I give you the tools, the tips, the tricks, the hacks, everything you need to know to execute it on the other end. Episode 122 starts right now. Welcome to the Lora Shipman Show minicast, a special edition of my podcast where it's just you, me, my mic, your earphones, plus quick tips and hacks you can implement immediately to improve your life and your business. Are you ready to get started? I know I am. Let's dive in. Okay, my friends, welcome back. Today we are talking all about your Instagram bio, and I want to really focus on some best practices because I think this will make a big difference in what you're seeing when people are responding to your profile. So the first, and we're going to dive right in, right? Because this is a mini cast and that's exactly what we do here. Okay, so the first one is I want you to take a look at your username and your name. So a lot of people get this confused and it's kind of hard to talk about over a podcast, but we're going to do our best here. So your username is the name if you go to your profile page, and if you're not driving, take out your phone and maybe you can do this along with me. So go ahead to your profile page and you're going to see at the top, it's going to have your username. So that's the name you log in with. And then underneath your profile picture, you're going to see your name. So one thing that I want you guys to realize with this is both of those are searchable. And that makes a difference for how you decide to set this up. So since both are searchable, let's say you do have a business name and you also brand yourself. What I recommend doing is, and you'll see why in a minute, is use your login name, your username, maybe as your business name. So my LLC name is actually Shipman Media. If I wanted to have that somewhere branded on my Instagram, I might use that as my business name or as my username, the login name, right? And then I want people to know me because I'm the face of my business, right? So my username is just Lora. People just know me by Lora. Now, I want you, if you want to, go ahead and navigate over to my Instagram profile. So it's Lora, and that's LORA_Shipman. So when you get there, you will see underneath my profile picture, it actually says Lora-social media tips, because here's what I'm hoping for. I am hoping that sometimes people will go in the search bar and they'll search for social media tips. And because that is in my name section, I am going to come up as one of the first people you see on Instagram who can provide social media tips. So think about that for a minute. What do you want people to know you for or your product for, or whatever? Don't be clever here. Be specific and think in terms of your target audience and how they would search for you, your business, your product, or your service. Make sense? The other reason why I really like this is because when you turn up in searches, so for example, if you go to somebody and you're like, I wonder who so-and-so follows, maybe I can follow those same people and learn some tactics and strategies and techniques, whatever it is. When you go to their following list on Instagram and it just says their name, but it doesn't tell you what they do, why would you follow them? Right? So for me, if I show up in somebody's following list or if somebody's searching and I happen to come up, there's no question, right? You've got Lora. That's all they need to know right now is what my first name is. And they know social media tips. And they're like, oh, this is the account for me. She's going to give me tips. I need that for my business. Think that way too. So if your name's Susan and you're a travel agent, why don't you just do Susan and then maybe it's exotic travel. I don't know. Whatever describes your business and that your target audience is looking for, that's what you put there. Now, you only have a certain amount of characters, so choose wisely and really play around with it. And the cool thing is, at the time of this recording, we can still change that up. So if your business evolves or you're adding something new that you really want to focus on, you could change it. Now, I could do the same thing. Because I'm a podcaster, maybe I want to focus on podcasting. Maybe I want more people to learn about my my podcast, what I would do is after that slash, I would put podcast or maybe social media podcast or something like that so that it attracts the people who I'm looking for in my audience. Okay, so now that we've gone through that, I invite you to just go ahead and poke around my profile and see what I'm talking about, because that way you'll get a good idea and it might give you some ideas for your profile. Okay, the next one I want to talk about is your profile picture. Your audience, hey, they want to connect with you, my friend, a person, not a logo. So in most cases, if not all, I would strongly suggest you use a picture of your bright smiling face, okay? Don't go for that like full body shot from a distance, because here's the thing, that little profile picture is just that. It's little. You want your face that fills the frame, that's well lit and clear. A headshot, not a tiny figure that just is unidentifiable from a distance. So really think about that. And if you're going to invest in anything, I really believe a branding photographer, somebody who can capture your headshot perfectly, is one of the best investments you'll make for yourself and your business. Okay, next, let's add some personality to your profile, right? So you've gotten people over to your profile through your name, your username, your profile picture. Now let's let them know a little bit about you. Include some fun facts that others can relate to. So keep it relatable to your target audience. Like, why would they care? I like to add a little emojis to mine to make it more fun and relatable. Other things you can do is let people know where you hang out. So consider using your emoji keyboard to broadcast your other social handles. Like you can use Twitter. There's like usually a bird emoji. There's a ghost emoji if you had a Snapchat. You could use like a video emoji for YouTube. So just really think about it, what a little emojis you can relate to other social media platforms, and put the handle right next to it so people know where to find you on the other social platforms. Okay, my next tip is create a really strong I help statement. Now, take some time with this and really play around with it. What you want to do is give a clear description of what it is you do and how you help. When you're filling out this section, this is not the area to get clever, and you just really want to be clear. I see so many people who try to jazz up how they help in these cute, funky little sayings that at the end leave more questions than answers. And you know the ones I'm talking about. Here's what I want you to do. Don't make your visitors guess at what you're trying to help them with. Be really specific, but be concise. Identify the audience you serve. Like, let them know if they fit or if they don't fit. And then use a call to action, driving people to tap on the link in your bio for more information, which leads me to my next tip. And this is a frustration for me because I see it so often. Make sure the link that you are allowed to use for Instagram is the best link for your business. So here's what I mean. Okay, so many times I see people use a lead magnet, which is great, but then that lead magnet expires, it's no longer relevant, and then people forget to change it in their profile. What I like to do for my business is I like to direct people to a resource page on my website where it has everything in one spot that people can find. It has all my lead magnets there. It has my podcast link. It has a YouTube channel link. It has wherever my blog link, everything that would really benefit my visitor. I don't want to frustrate people. I don't want to make people hunt around for stuff that they're looking for. I want to keep it as easy as possible. So think about what that link looks like for you. Is it a resource page on your website? Are you promoting your podcast? Is that really where you want people to go? Send them there. Do you have a YouTube channel that's launching that maybe you want to send them there? Or is there some sort of a questionnaire or a form you want people to go to? Whatever that link may be, just make sure it's really relevant and that you update it often if you have to. Okay, so I'll get off my soapbox on the link, but it is really important. Okay, and then my last and final tip is fill out all the boxes. I can't tell you how many times I will go to a profile and there's no information. Like the person did not take the time to fill out all the boxes that Instagram gives you in that profile section. So again, that leaves me with more questions than answers about what it is they do and how they can help me. So chances are I'm going to bounce off that page and go on to the next person. So those are my tips for today. Really quickly, we're going to run through the 6. Username and name. Go ahead and really figure that out. Make sure that they're searchable in the best way for you and your business. Profile picture. Make sure it's you, not a logo. Number 3, add some personality to your bio section. Number 4, craft a really strong I help statement. Don't be clever, be specific. Number 5, use the best website link for your business. And number 6, fill out all the boxes. Okay, my friends. Well, that is it for this mini cast. I hope it was helpful to you. If there is something you would like to hear in the next show, let me know. Let me know about it in the comment section. And as always, I would really appreciate it if you could leave me a quick little review. All right, my friends, until next time, stay social. Hey, before you go, I have a question for you. Are you loving the show? Let me know about it. Take a screenshot of the episode you are listening to and drop it in your social media posts or stories, or better yet, give this show a review on iTunes or your favorite podcast app, letting me know that you listened in. If you have a topic or a show idea, please don't be shy. I want to hear from you. Send me an email or a DM. I would love to hear your suggestions. All the links are in the show notes. Anyways, I just wanted to say thank you, as always, for tuning into the show today and every day you listen in.